Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough and first impressions of another deck that was sent to me by US Games for my honest review, my honest written review. This is called Totem Guardians Oracle Deck by Tanya Bond. All right, so that's the cover. Totem Guardians. This is what the box looks like. Tanya Bond created the Totem Guardians Oracle Deck as a tool for her own personal healing work, exploring lessons that others can easily integrate into their spiritual journeys. For the visual inspiration, she turned to the world of fauna familiars, presenting both natural and supernatural creatures. Some are magical and mythical. A few turn up as shapeshifters. All appear in harmony with their human companions. Each card delivers an empowering message that resonates with the archetypal energy of the animal it represents. Working with these 42 cards and 60-page booklet, you will find much encouragement and guidance. So that's what the back says. You can see it's just a thin little box, which is sufficient. And it's still, I'm noticing that a lot of what's coming out of the US Games is instead of the thumb holes, they're just doing that, which I don't have a problem with that. That works for me. I'm still able to easily grip it. That's the beautiful book. This is what the fronts look like. Well, one of them. This is what the backs look like. Not edged. So let's do a walkthrough first. And then we will take a look at the book and pick a couple of cards out to read out of the book and see how they read, okay? So, Nightingale Music. Love that. Whale Resonance. Frog Dream World. Let me make sure I'm in. Yeah, okay. Goat Resistance. So cute. Snowy Owl, Judgment. Bunny, Self-Talk. Unicorn, Uniqueness. Red-Crowned Crane, Family Beliefs. Butterfly, Patience. Zebra, Cycles. This artwork is beautiful. Kiwi, wow. Look at the depth around her eyes. That's just amazing. That's beautiful. Nature. Brown Bear, Strength. Hawk, Perspective. Raccoon, Resources. I'm sorry if you heard that. That's my belly. L, Go with the Flow. Sheep, Collective Energies. Mammoth, Dream Big. Cat, Your Body. Giraffe, Self-Acceptance. Phoenix, Darkness. Wolf, Stories. Crocodile, Release. Armadillo, Boundaries. Oyster, Manifestation. Sloth, Slow Down. Sea turtle, Ho'oponopono. I'm sure I did not say that correctly. My apologies. C, Selkie, longings. Mouse deer, self-care. Dove, forgiveness. Fox, empowerment. Snake, divine timing. Spider, patterns. Ugly duckling, discernment. Polar bear, quality. Ladybird, recovery. Oh, yeah, ladybird. Dolphin, friendship. Bumble sheep, wonder. That's interesting. Reindeer, worthy. Ferret, royalty. Comet, moth, shadow work. Wow. Secretary bird, rewrite. Hummingbird, lightness of being. All right. So let's see how they shuffle. That is a stretch for me. It's a little bit longer. Because I can't do pairings right now because I cannot get to all of my decks, I'll just read out of the book for these, okay? As long as I can read them, I might have to grab my glasses. No, it looks like I can read these okay. And let's see what's in the book really quick. We have an introduction. It looks like it goes right into the cards. About the artist. Okay, so there's not tons of information in the book, which is perfectly fine. As long as it has what we need for the cards, that's cool. 41 Secretary Bird rewrite. Let's see what that one is. Oh, went right to it. So, Secretary Bird Totem reminds you to consciously rewrite and edit your personal history. Sometimes we can get stuck in a certain narrative pattern that leaves us feeling hurt or unhappy. If this story gets too loud, we might start looping and repeating it over and over, while the feelings that we experienced in the past remain strong and active in our current vibration. When the realization of this repeated pattern arises, it is time to consciously add a new chapter to the old story. Validating the old history and the feelings is important, and seeing the old pattern from a different lens does not negate the unpleasant parts. We are simply being asked to find a different angle for looking at what happened, adding a little bit to the old history, excuse me, and ever so slightly changing the pattern that we weave. We can't undo the unpleasant parts, but we can try weaving them into something that will honor the beauty of our personal history. Oh, that's fabulous. And let me get better in the image. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm better in the camera. So the second one we have is 26, Sea Turtle. Sea turtle spirit animal reminds us about the healing beauty of the Ho'oponopono process, saying internally, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you, to yourself, to others, to the world and circumstances, has the power to change your energy dramatically and can help you jump timelines in no time. Gratitude and acceptance dissolve the energy of resistance that keeps you locked in what was. This beautiful ritual can soften any rough edges around the uncomfortable feelings of guilt or regret that are running strong in your life right now. Okay, and then 27. Oh, wow, okay. Is the Seal or Sulky and Longings. Seal, shapeshifter, Sulky, speaks of our innermost desires and longings, which we can't help but feel emanating from our soul. You do not need any rational explanation for them. You do not need to provide mental justifications for them or concern yourself with the ways these desires come about. You know you have them in your heart and they are meant for you. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone, not even to your own mind. Own up to these feelings of longing. They are in you for a reason. Follow your heart no matter how illogical it might seem. You know this inner truth and you don't need any validation to make yourself more certain, for you already feel it. So there you go. So this really speaks to me of rewriting your past and forgiveness and moving on really with, what are your desires in life? And it's okay to have, I've said this many times actually, we have the things, we desire the things that we do for a reason. I believe that they are imprinted in us at the time of birth or beforehand, but granted, that's based off of my beliefs of that we chart our lives and we put in the obstacles that we want. And that's just my belief. Not everybody believes that. But in this situation, I think that that's what it means, is to, rewrite it. What from the past, what did you learn? What can you weave into it in order to make it something that was a stepping point in your life, perhaps, right? Yeah. And to honor the things that, you're passionate about. Say you're sorry, give forgiveness, even if it's only to yourself for what has happened, if you feel guilt or whatever, honestly apologize without trying to place blame on anybody else or no blame on yourself either, and just move on and live your best life, more or less. That's what I see out of these 3 cards. So, I love this deck. I think it's wonderful. The size is not bad. I mean, it's what you would think of for like an Oracle deck. I really like the artwork. I'm not one for animals in tarot, but I love animals in Oracle decks because I feel like as human beings, we can embrace certain aspects of the animal kingdom in order to help us. However, the thought of putting, and this is just a personal thing, the thought of putting actual human emotions into animals for, just doesn't seem right to me. Because I think they're more like, it's more animal instinct, and we are animals, but we are more evolved. Or are we? I wonder sometimes. But thank you so much for spending this time with me. And this has been the Totem Guardians by Tanya Bond. This was sent to me by US Games. And I am sending you love always.